y'all are kind of lucky. I just dropped my camera almost. So y'all are lucky. Okay, so hi you guys. If anybody's watching this live, I'm doing this via my phone. It's kind of new. I don't usually do that because Wi-Fi hates me, especially my internet. So as you can tell from the title above me, this is a Flarity Rant. Now, if you haven't seen my last rant, it was on popularity from high school and middle school. So check that out. I'll link it in the description. I don't know if y'all like the rant. Maybe. I don't know. So this rant is for stuff going on with the politics. Now, I'm not much of a politics girl. I hardly get into it. But now I'm not being, big person. I'm not saying they're right, she's right, I don't care. But I'm not liking Donald Trump as a president. Here's some reasons why. If you haven't seen the news, go watch the news. If you have. Really? Anyway, but the NFL is protesting about standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Now, I'm not too picky about this, but I mean, I always stand for the Pledge of Allegiance because I was taught that when I was little. But would think people would, mind their own business. Some of us pledge differently than others. Some of it is just how we were raised. Get over it. I mean, some of the times, heck, I sometimes don't even stand for the Pledge of Allegiance because I'm dang tired and I don't want to get up. So let them be. Whether the NFL should be involved in politics, I don't know. It's up to them. But they're protesting, so good for you. But I'm just laughing partially because this is the president people have voted for. And I'm questioning their logic. I literally cannot see why he won. I really can't. That's just me. Then again, politics, like I said, is not my thing. I'm not majored in that. Thank God. But that's just me, okay? I will be out and blunt. I support Hillary. Not just because she's a woman, but she's been through this before. She's been through this election stuff before. Trump is a businessman from The Apprentice, which I don't understand that show still. Heck, I doubt anybody did. All that he's mainly remembered for is "you fired." I would literally say that, "you fired." Get impeached. Because look at how our country is right now. I mean, he wants to build a wall bordering between Mexico and right now where Texas is at. And makes the Mexicans pay for it. And I understand we don't have enough room for people moving from Mexico. But you really want to make them that mad and build a wall? What if we need allies? Oh my lord. I know there's the drug cartels down there, but we need to lend them some help. And now you want to really piss off North Korea? You should have kept your big mouth shut saying we're ready for you. And try to make, I don't know, compromise. Trump has no filter with what he says, I feel. He doesn't know when to stop talking. And I feel like every time he talks in front of a camera, he's always pointing or doing something with his hands. He never looks straight to the camera, so I can't really believe what he's talking about. Also, what gives him the right to point out Hillary was crooked and send her to jail? The controversy with the emails is, if you haven't heard, everybody did the same thing. She didn't hear anything that was wrong. But before I get, oh, you're wrong or something, I watch the news. I read the paper. I do my research, okay, y'all? I'm not that dumb. Get over the emails things. I want to see his taxes, which he stupidly did not hand out. Hillary willingly gave her emails. Where are your taxes, huh? I really question Hillary gave out her emails and had an investigation on it. Why wasn't his stuff, investigated? He's not that big and ain't that scary. Heck, even his toupee. Yes, it's a toupee. I'm not falling that it's his real hair. Nobody's hair should be that burnt orange, burnt whatever it is. Literally. Ugh. Anyway, there's just been so much. See, I don't want to be hated on that I'm just being judgmental, but it's every time I always listen to everything he says, and literally I LOL and think, how dumb are we as the U.S. to have this man in charge? I mean, the person he put in charge of the education system has never understood it. Her kids go to a charter school. That's it. They've never been to a public school. They've never had a private school. Charter school is way different than public school. And private school. Even my professors agree that this lady shouldn't be in charge. So, what gives you the right, Mr. President, to put someone who does not know what she's doing in charge of an education system? As a future teacher here, I say F you. Learn to put the right people in charge. Because even other citizens are agreeing that putting this lady who does not know the public system or how the private system works, you need to learn it. It's like when he's trying to learn. I doubt he even... I remember one video about the Young Turks, another channel I watched, about they were talking about nuclear weapons and all. I literally keep laughing at what Trump stated. And how stupidly he says, I think nuclear is good and all. Do you not know your history? One of us teachers need to give him a piece of paper, or a quiz really, and have out all of this stuff that went on back in history. And have him test on that and see if he knows his knowledge. Because I'm doubting he do. I'm really doubting that he does. Really doubting it. So this is why I rant, because, oh my god. And now North Korea is already all missiled up. I really feel sorry for North Korea people. Or actually, I feel sorry for South. Never mind. Oh, yeah. How do they handle that dictator? Yes, dictator. That's kind of what Trump's kind of doing right now. Don't you think? I feel like it is. Now, I've read up some stuff about Trump's family and all, and apparently his dad is a racist. Do we really want a racist running? Or being our president, really? Because I know Obama wasn't racist. Hillary doesn't look racist to me. Again, my opinions, this is all my opinions. Do not take them to heart. It's just how me and my family have. I've been growing up as a Democratic family, and I'm more in between. There's Republicans, and then there's Democrats, although there's another term for them, but I don't know. I am straight in the middle, a little more towards the Democratic. Because of some of the views my parents have. And I do agree. What made me question more is, before these elections, Trump wasn't Democratic. He supported Hillary. What made him go against her in the end? I mean, all right, now we can't blame Bill Clinton for, being a womanizer. Most of our presidents were womanizers. Kennedy was definitely one of them. I heard once he had a fling with Marilyn Monroe. Surprise. Not really. Epic rap battles. You'd be surprised we hear. Who else? I'm quite certain. I know one more president. I can't remember the name right off the bat, though. It's not Lincoln. I mean, but we also had even a president who had slaves. And they wanted to make them free. There was another president that was, you know, I can't remember the name right off the bat. I have to look it up. But you can't put that against Clinton here. I mean, like I said, think back about President Kennedy. He also cheated on his wife. No one got on to him about that, huh? I'm sure back then there, but I was not there at that time. My great-grandparents were, but I wasn't. But all I'm saying is, there's only so much you can use against the other person, and there's an amount of time you can use that same thing. I don't really, the emails? Bill Clinton? How is Hillary crooked? I don't understand. I don't see it. She never embezzled money. She showed her taxes and all that. I don't understand how she's crooked. I really don't. I really don't. And, I don't know. He's making me frustrated. It's really making me frustrated. Ay, 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 ay. My brain hurts. Oh, yeah. Literally, my grandparents cannot bother. Whenever he has an address or something live on television, we literally change the channel quickly. So we do not have to listen to his nonsense. And then we go to Saturday Night Live, who has somebody plays Donald Trump acting stupid. We left that, though. Literally, if he runs again for president, I am moving somewhere else. I am moving to another country because I cannot stand. I'm also mad at his wife. Well, his wife can be kind of smart too, I guess. But I'm mad that she kind of copied off of Miss Obama's speech. You're not that smart enough to figure out your own speech? And I thought people actually wrote the speeches for you, but I guess not. Shame. And his children are not any better. Oh, yeah. I heard from North Texas that they were already protesting to not have his son, Junior or something, I forgot his name, I don't care, come and visit North Texas. Because they didn't ask permission. Or they didn't ask the students' permission. They don't want that. Good for you, North Texas. Literally. I wouldn't either. I would literally skip that day of school if he visited. Literally. Hey, Mom, pack tickets. I'm moving to England. Do not care. I would like to be anywhere but in the country that Trump is running. If y'all agree with me, let me know below. And I don't care if there's any haters out there. Haters gonna hate. I don't care. It's y'all opinion against mine. This is my video. I can say what I wish. It's also late. I am exhausted. And I'm kind of fed up because I've been watching so many videos like complaints and all this. I agree with those who are complaining against Trump. Now y'all Trump voters are starting to see how bad this decision was. Take our advice. Don't let him run again. And how many months has he been president? And then we all said, we warned you. Nobody listens. So, next time you get that gut feeling in you to not vote for somebody, let her go. I don't know if he cheated. He just is stupid. Didn't cheat. He's just plain stupid.